Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Sunday's Minds Set channel, where we discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly part of love relationship. Today, the topic for discussion is the role of sex in a dating relationship. What role does sex play in our dating relationship? Very big question, right? But let's discuss it, please. Your comment, your like, let me know. Let me know what your own perception about sex in a dating relationship, please. So, the urge for sex is natural and normal. If you have urge for sex, it doesn't mean you are committing a sin, you are wayward, or you are lost. No. The urge for sex is, let me say, it's inherent in us. As long as you're matured, that feelings is natural. So the only thing you can do is to control it. But in fact, if you are matured and healthy and you don't have, you've never had urge for sex, then you get to run to the hospital right now for medical checkup. So having said that, what role does this sex play in our dating relationship? Dating relationships is the period that we need to know each other. We just met. So I want to know you, you want to know me. I want to know your plans in life, I want to know your spiritual life, I want to know your social life. We need to know all this compatibility before we take it to the next step. So dating periods is actually for us to know one another. Let's know if we are compatible, if we can fit into each other. Marriage is not an end in itself. Marriage is a means to an end. As individuals, everybody has a career, you have a goal you want to achieve in life. So trying to know who will partner with you in this your journey is very important. That is why the dating period is there for us to know one another very well before we can take it to the next step. But many a times, this urge for sex, I don't know, to me, it has destroyed a lot of relationship because we always introduce sex too early when we are not, we're supposed to be knowing each other. We now introduce sex into it, and it has destroyed a lot of relation, even marriages. There are so many things that happen when you introduce sex early into the relationship that you don't know each other yet. I'm not saying so. Before I answer the question, the role of what is the role of sex in a dating relationship? I want to just talk about the consequences of introducing sex too early in your relationship. One, pregnancy. You've not known each other yet. You start sleeping with one another, and before you know, there is pregnancy. We call it unwanted pregnancy. Mm. This pregnancy alone, what it can generate is plenty. One, the man may deny the pregnancy, and maybe the two of you will agree first, maybe to go about it because both of you are not ready yet. And when you go for abortion, many have died. Many girls have destroyed their reproductive organs because of abortion. Okay, let's opt for maybe the man says, "Oh, I don't want to marry you because I'm not ready. I didn't tell you I want to marry you, but I was just want my baby." You see, single parenting has come, and the difficulty in bringing a child alone. The trauma a baby need the father and mother figure, but one person now is taking care of the baby just because of our own uncontrolled feelings. We did not control it. Or when I said introducing sex early, I want you to know that person first. When you know that person and something like pregnancy happen, you will actually take the person wholeheartedly because you've agreed to get to marry each other. So when it happens, it will be joy for the two of you because you just want to cement it and then life goes on. But when you don't know the person and you just introduce sex and this thing happen, that is when the problem comes. Pregnancy, you opt for abortion, maybe the girl will die or destroy her womb. Some will or that pregnancy, you will end up in forced marriage. And when you force people to marry because of pregnancy, either the two of them, it's either you force the man to marry her or you force the girl to marry him because they don't love each other or they don't know each other. They don't even want, they've not planned to stay together. There is always, they will just be staying as roommates. There will be problems, frustration, depression, and at the end of it, it might end in divorce or separation. And the baby involved. Innocent children are involved in this. You understand? What about the heartbreak we go through because of this sex thing? When you hear a guy or a girl say he used me and done me, it's all about sex. The heartbreak. I know many people have killed themselves because of heartbreak. This is all because at the beginning we don't know each other and we start introducing sex into it. And those small 5 minutes feelings of satisfaction has resulted in something that Many people want to kill themselves. Sometimes you even produce hatred at the end of it. You started as good lovers, chilling together, doing things together, sleeping, eating together. Now pregnancy has come and then you turn to enemies simply because you did not take time to study each other to know if you're compatible in this journey of marriage. Guys, what about sexually transmitted diseases? Many have died. Many are living with HIV/AIDS for the rest of their lives because of these 5 minutes enjoyment and undefined relationship. Because when you know the person you have made up your mind to marry, you must have gone for test. You must have done blood test, your genotype, and all those things that are necessary before marriage. So if you have done all these things and pregnancy come fine, what if you go for HIV test and you see you discover that one of you or the two of you are HIV positive and you decided to marry? It is your choice, and then you live happily. But we do things blindly. I don't know where we learn all these things. Some of us, we just watch movies, we read novels, and we try to practice it in our relationship, and it's destroying us. Please, guys, you know sex is sweet, but just consider the 5 minute sex and the consequences that follow it. Which one do you prefer? Please, in a dating relationship, we need to know each other. You cannot know human being, or nobody can know you all. No, you cannot know everybody. But there are basic things. If you first of all know what you want in life, seeing who will fit into your relationship will not take you long. You will know it just within a short period, and then you make up your mind. So if anything happen when you introduce sex into it, then it's a welcome idea because you are ready for it already. Please, guys, whenever we want to establish a relationship and we want to introduce sex into it, let's think about the consequences, the joy, the sadness of what we are doing. What if pregnancy happened? What would be the next thing? Now that I don't know her, I don't know him much. Character is what keep marriages, not sex. Character makes the sex even sweeter. So know your partner's character, know your partner's social life, know his financial capability. You should know yourself very well, everything about yourself. At least you can't know everything, but know the basic so that you will not regret why you introduce sex so early in that relationship. Thank you, guys. Love you. Your comment, please follow this page if you've not followed. I love you guys. Thank you.